I'm going to show you how to play some piano, all right? So if your parents are making you play an instrument and there's some days you just really don't want to get on that instrument and practice for however long you're supposed to, just think of me and how I am happy that my parents have, well, my mom particularly has made me do this, because now I get to play with other people and it's pretty fun. So I'll get you started on a piano if you have one at home. You can do these little lessons and learn how to jam. Looking at the piano, we've got C in one octave. There's another C, and then there's another C. That is a C chord. C, D, E, F, G. So then if you go here, G, B, D. If this is C, then this is B, A, G. So G, B, D, G chord, G chord. And then F chord is a F, A, C. So now we know C chord, G chord, F. An easy way to go from a C chord to an F chord is to leave your bottom C and just do C, F, A. It's like using that C, but it's the bottom C. So that is a different arrangement of the same chord, using the same letters, but this lower one. So you can go from C to F to C really quickly without having to move your hand all the way across, because then you might make a mistake. So this is way easier. And then to get a G chord, we're going to move this one, this D that's right next to the C, all the way down here. And now we have another G chord with a different arrangement. C, 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 F, 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 C, 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 F, 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 C, 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 C to G, 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 F, 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 C, 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 C. If you notice, I did each one for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. B. Oh, I think I changed it up again. Earlier, the G chord I showed you was this one, with the B all the way over here. But we can also use this B. And 4. So you can go from here, this octave, down the way here, all the way here. And you'll stay in the same key. Alright, so now we're going to learn how to play the ABC song using those C, F, and G chords that I just showed you. But instead of singing the ABCs, I'm going to sing the chords that I'm going to be playing. C, 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 F, F, C. F, F, C, C, G, G, C. C, C, F, F, C, C, F, G. C, C, F, F, C, C, G. C, 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 F, F, C. F, F, C, learned something, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. But I just wanted to lay down the basics, and from here we can learn a more interesting song, because I think by now you're pretty over the ABCs. Then I just looked up songs to play in C, and although not all the ones on this website were in the key of C, you could probably, it's called songdrops.com. So here it'll tell you what chord to play. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Now it doesn't look like it's that the C, C, and G are in the right spot. So we're going to have to kind of play with understanding what they meant to say versus what they actually wrote. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your... Oh, sorry, that doesn't look good. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Of course, the best thing to do is to hear a song that you really want to learn how to play and then look up the chords for that song and then just learn the chords as you go, because you're going to start introducing sharps, especially if you want a D chord, you'll need an F sharp. If you want an A chord, you'll need a C sharp. If you want a, let's see, E chord, you'll have to have a G sharp. D and E and A are the ones where you'll just need one sharp. And those aren't too hard to get because it's just moving that one middle finger up half a step. So D and E and the A chord. A lot of times the chords that only have one sharp in it are used together in songs, along with others that don't have any sharps in them. Like D, G, and A are often used together, just like C, F, and G are often used together. Because maybe you should listen to how good it sounds. So it might have looked like I was doing something complicated, but it was just a D chord, and then a G chord, but I was just going like this, bringing that all the way down here. And the A chord, which is, what was that? I took this and that and moved it over here. So D, G, D, A. So that sounds almost exactly the same as C, F, C, G. Almost the same. So we got to find out different ways of making them sound different. Can't always just do the same rhythm, but this is just the beginning. That's the thing that I really like about piano, is that even if you just get started with something little, as long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter how far you've gotten, because you're already there. You're already having fun. So learn some songs that are in the C chord, maybe in the D chord. Oh, that's the key of C and the key of D. Now when I say key, it just means that you can use other chords that sound good with it. I'll give you an example. So when I say we're in the key of C, then I can go up and the F and the G are still in there, so I can make those chords and all the sounds in the chord, and it'll still sound good. And the same thing will happen. Oh man, my keys are dirty. Anyway, it's because I have greasy fingers. Same thing can happen when you have a D, something in the scale key of D. So D has E in it. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't. No, because that G sharp's not in there. G, this is the G chord. Back to D. And then to the A. G. D. D, 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 G, G, A, 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 G, G, D, 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 G, G, A, 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 D. See how I went to the next octave to finish it? Yeah, it sounds like an ending. So the song "The More We Get Together, the Happier We'll Be" is in all D's and A and D, D, A, D, A, D, A, D, A. Like I said, sometimes it doesn't really match up to where you need to change chords, but that's where practice comes in. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Alright, so I think that's all I've got for today. We've learned a bunch of chords. I've shown you how you can find music online and learn some other songs that you might like. You can also search for easy beginner songs, because everything I'm telling you is already out there in music theory land. So everyone knows that C, F, and G are the beginner, easiest chords to learn, and that D, E, and A are the second hardest to learn. So when you look for easiest songs, they're just going to have those in them. If you know C, D, E, and F, and G, and A, and then B, and then C, you can probably figure out some kind of chord arrangement so you can sing any song you want. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something.